With an already booming economy, a fresh wave of deadly attacks has rocked Syria. Israel launched massive airstrikes in Damascus. Israel attacked major parts of Syria and has vowed to destroy the government forces attacking the Druze minority. Now, these Israeli attacks come despite Syria's interim president Ahmed al-Sharah's warming ties with the US. Israel has said that it will not let Syria's new rulers move forces into southern Syria and vowed to shield the area's Druze community from attack. What's important to note here is that Israel has described Syria's new administration, led by interim president Ahmed al-Sharah, as barely disguised jihadists. Now the question is, why is Israel attacking Syria? Who are the Druze? Why are Druze important for Israel? And what is the economical impact on Syria? Let's discuss in this episode of Newswatch. Before diving into why Israel is attacking Syria, let's take a look at the current government of Syria and how it was formed. According to the Syrian State News Agency, in January 2025, Syria's constitution was suspended and Syria's de facto leader, Ahmed al-Sharah, was named president for a transitional phase, overthrowing Bashar al-Assad. Al-Sharah was also authorized to form a temporary legislative council for the transitional phase, which will carry out its task until a new constitution is adopted. Fast forward, in March 2025, Syria's interim president Ahmed al-Sharah announced a new transitional government dominated by close allies and including one woman. Close associates of Sharah held on to key positions, with Foreign Minister Ashad al-Shaibani and Defense Minister Murhaf Abu Qasra retaining their cabinet posts, while Anas Khattab, the head of General Intelligence, was appointed Interior Minister. In the same month, Sharah also signed a constitutional declaration regulating the country's transitional phase set for 5 years. Interestingly, at the same time, some experts and right groups had warned that it concentrates power in Sharah's hands and fails to include enough protections for minorities. Now let's come to the real question. Why is Israel bombing Syria? The major reason behind Israel bombings in Syria is to protect the Druze minority in the country and also to prevent Syrian forces from moving into or near shared border areas. According to an Israeli official, Israel was forced to intervene as the Syrian forces were not acting to prevent the strikes on Druze and were part of the problem. Israeli PM Benjamin Netanyahu recently said that Israel is committed to prevent harm to Syria's Druze due to the deep brotherly alliance with our Druze citizens in Israel and their familial and historical ties to the Druze in Syria. However, it's not the first time that Israel has attacked Syria. Israel has struck Syria multiple times with the intention of preventing the new authorities from building its military capabilities, viewed as a potential threat to Israeli security. Here's a timeline of how the attacks unfolded. A large portion of Syria's Druze population lives in the border province of Swida. For the past 2 weeks, a local militia has been attacking Druze villages. In response, armed Druze factions began fighting back. As tensions escalated, radical groups began receiving direct support from the Syrian government. The government-aligned militant group Hayat Tahrir al-Sham then opened heavy fire on Druze-populated areas, prompting Israel to intervene militarily. As per the reports, over half of the roughly 1 million Druze worldwide are living in Syria. In Syria, the Druze minority is concentrated in the Swida region, which borders Jordan in areas adjoining the Israeli-occupied Golan and in Damascus's Jaramana suburb. The Druze faith is an offshoot of Shia Islam with its own unique identity and beliefs. During Syria's almost 14-year civil war, the Druze operated their own militias in southern Syria. Since the fall of Bashar al-Assad in December, the Druze have resisted state attempts to impose authority over southern Syria. The Druze community has deep historical ties to Israel. They reject Islamic extremism and are widely respected within the Israeli society. Back in 1948, when a coalition of Arab nations attacked the newly established state of Israel, the Druze living in northern Israel sided with Israeli forces. By 1956, Israel began formally recruiting Druze Muslims into its military. Since then, many Druze soldiers have gone on to lead major brigades. And hence, because of their significant contributions, Israeli society and defense, Israel is now protecting the Druze community. Meanwhile, US has also intervened. The administration of President Donald Trump has asked Israel to stop its strike on Syrian military forces in the south of the country. The US said the fighting would stop soon. We have engaged all the parties involved in the clashes in Syria. We have agreed on specific steps that will bring this troubling and horrifying situation to an end tonight, Secretary of the State Marco Rubio said on social media. He said that the US system has been engaged with Syria and Israel morning and night and expressed hope that the situation would de-escalate soon. According to International Monetary Fund, Syria faces enormous challenges following years of conflict that caused immense human suffering and reduced its economy to a fraction of its former size. Around 6 million people are estimated to have fled Syria during more than a decade of civil war, and the United Nations estimates that 90% of those who stayed lived in poverty and relied on humanitarian aid to survive. Now, with fresh bombings by Israel, Syria continues to suffer, hurting its economy. What is your opinion on the matter? Share with us in the comment section below.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.